For one very specific person, this map should ring a bell. But this looks different, this looks completely different, and there's something wrong with this. But we're gonna leave that for later, because right now, we are racing. Welcome to Rein's weekly marble race, Series 0, Week 1, on Hidden Souls' map that was made, what, a year ago? 365, actually, more than 365 days ago. I've left this project in limbo, in the back burner, for so long. But we are so back. We have got a couple of marbles here. Let's start with, let's go by order that they've registered in. Lyron, I'm not saying the other part of that. Picked a specific hex code, so I got that. Moles, it's me, Moles. I like to live my best life. Yes, you do. Pick the color green. Hopefully that's green enough. And then me, Rein, that is washed. I am indeed washed. I just picked a specific custom marble that I felt looked good. So hopefully that looks good. And then 5 didn't really ask for any specific color. So what I did was I just let Marble World pick a random custom marble for 5. You're gonna see a lot of that, hear a lot of that. And they came up with a 0 with a purple 0 in the white background with a lot of glow by the looks of it. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go back to Marcel. Marcel picked purple. Ronnie Moore picked lemon. That looks more like yellow to me, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Muford picked orange. Now this is very interesting. Fiscia picked, and I quote, fake color. So what I just did for Fish's marble was I picked, I believe, it was a specific shade of blue that was apparently ocean. But I'm not sure if it's that ocean. And then finally, the last marble that the last person that registered here, just joined actually, Proob, I love Hina, didn't pick any specific color, so bro just randomly got green screen marble from what I look at, from what I'm seeing. But that should be all I'll tell you about this track and what's in it as we get into the race. Hold on. This needs to be 5 laps. It would have been really awkward if I did that and it was only 1 lap. Okay, we should be starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now there's these 2 spinners. Oh, I just got a really terrible lag spike. Rein and Marcel seem to be lagging behind, while 3 marbles here, a couple marbles are already going into the 2nd gear. They didn't even let me go talk about the 1st gear, where Marcel still is. And then there's already marbles going through this, well, yeah, that's what we call in the business a curve. And now they're already going into the spinner. They are faster than me commentating. Goodness, Ronnie Moore now leading the pack into the 2nd spinner. Pretty fast there. Rein also somehow pretty ahead, but tied up alongside 5 others going into this spinner. Gonna be very interesting. Rein now pretty behind onto that spinner, onto the elevator. Hina Proob now at 2nd. Fiscia and Lyron tied for 3rd and 4th, and me and 5 are tied for 5th and 6th. Now
Ever
we're gonna
since
go
when
here.
Marcel at the bottom of the far bottom.
Yeah. Where is Marcel?
Marcel is like far
Oh
behind. Like
no, Marcel
he's
is stuck.
stuck there. Oh
Yeah.
no.
This this mar this race is a tad bit like, no offense to Hidden Souls who made this for the race, but it's a bit terrible. I already said this earlier in the recording, but I changed a lot about this one. Marcel is here at second, but actually last because he's a whole lap behind. Rest in peace. Maybe if he finds himself ahead enough, he'll gain a position eventually. Ronnie Mar still leading? No, Lions here. Seeming to lead, but tied with Ronnie for first and second. Rein there behind at third. Marcel's leading the pack, but not. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. Ronnie Mar and Lions here, tied for first and second. Going on to this ending part. Now I haven't really talked about the last part of this ending part, because it just went by so quickly. Now here, there are a couple of spinners where you can go into this shortcut. I don't know if it's a shortcut or just an alternate path onto these bumpers. Ooh, Ronimar, no, Lions here with an unfortunate bumper situation. Still pretty close behind Ronimar. Fisher getting close. Where did Rein go? I have no idea. A bit stuck in the bumpers. Lions here, tied now with Fishety. Oh, because Ronimar's all the way over there. You can see there's this wide array of boost pads to hopefully make sure that you don't get stuck. But marbles still do get stuck there. And I can't really do anything about it, because I don't want to change any more than I already have. Meanwhile, Marcel's already here in the second spinner alongside Ronimar. Lions here seeming right behind, but behind a layer, behind 2 steps actually in the slow elevator. So that is a pretty big time gap. Prube and Fisher tied for third and fourth. Going into the elevator, Prube has a better spinner, but a terrible elevator. Gives Fishety
That's the terrible RNG I have.
a pretty decent lead here. Now we're gonna go to Ronimar going into the ending here on lap 3. Takes the alternate path down through the bumpers. Ooh, that doesn't seem to be very good bumpers for Ronimar. But making it there. Lions here is very close. Fisher T also not that very far behind. Lions here just getting absolutely destroyed in the spinners. Ronimar still a decent lead, but Fisher T is trying to catch up, maybe taking a spot there. Maybe getting that first place finish. But right now you are not going to do it on this curve. As Ronimar takes a decent lead onto this elevator, onto the spinner.
Bro, lemon color has having the aura right now. What the heck? Bro,
Ronimar with really
is
fast
dominance
spinner.
right now.
Fisher
Crazy
is trying to catch up. I don't know about... Ooh, that is a triple tie from third to fifth between Peru 5 and Lions here. It's very interesting.
I don't
Lions
get
here
the
was
RNG right now.
terrible
Well,
RNG
that's
right now.
terrible RNG. Yay!
But
At least
five,
I
but
win
5
in one
has worse
place.
RNG. Lions here taking back third. I don't know if that's going to be enough. As you can see, the gap between second and third, that's a lot of elevator placements.
LeBron right now.
Ronimar making it onto the ending part.
Yeah, I hope I can
Marcel and
surpass
Fisher over
LeBron.
here. Let's take a look at the these marbles, Rain and Mo seem to be pretty close. You is just absolutely behind. And now let's go back into the final lap where we can see Ronmar and Frishity getting close, but Frishity getting absolutely destroyed on the second gear. Gives a decent lead to Ronimar. I don't know if he's going to use it because, oh goodness, Ronimar, I believe, got stuck on this booster, didn't get enough speed, took a while to gain that speed back, and gave
Oh
the lead to
no.
Frishity and Lions here.
No, Lawrence here got the #1 position.
But Frishity getting a better exit out of that first spinner, and
Crap.
now out of that second spinner,
Is
we
this guy for
might
real?
see
What?
a comeback story.
What?
And Prue here tied up with Lions here. Maybe
No,
good
Liron.
RNG.
Liron, stop. I
No, that is.
I give you silver wood pick.
But it's not going to work. One elevator placement though is not very much. Now, the lead between Frishity and Ronimar is pretty much decided here. Unless Frishity has a
Maybe this
historically
Courier
bad
chat.
bumpers.